Hello, it's Jonathan here, your local South London bottle digger, Red Robin Tip bottle digger, DJ Puff the Third. It's 2019 now. And I'm going to do some Christmas tree snedding. Should have had the hammer really. Is there something lost in this tree? Oh, Lee's just walked out. Staffordshire Billhook. Remember, next Christmas, if you get yourself a Christmas tree, make sure you get one without a log base. 2 trees needn't have to die for Christmas. We already have our Norway spruce or Nordman spruce. And there's no need to kill a birch tree at the same time. Just get a bare trunk tree. We've got something over there that you can use for a Christmas tree. I'll go get it. There you are. Something like this. You needn't kill another tree, a birch tree or a larch or another pine. You just put the trunk inside here and you tighten it up, put some water in, and that will happily keep you going through Christmas. Hello Lee.
Hiya.
Making a video.
Nice. Take one of that filthy bin they refusing to remove because it's surplus now.
The old one, yeah. Got a new recycle bin. This was a skip find, a hatchet. I got a bigger one, an axe. I've got one of the modern 2 grade aluminium oxide. I know the camera's a bit wobbly. Hopefully it won't get too bad. But I've used this before and there's Gorilla Glue in there. And actually, the modern grinding stones are completely useless. So what I do normally, it's still wobbling around, so see if we can follow it a bit. Shame about the wind. But I've got nowhere else to put my camera. I'm so basic with my technology. This blue bag here is basically grindstones that I've found at the bottle dumps. Millstone grits. And to be honest, there's the white one. And you can tell they're all grindstones. There's one that's a bit thinner at the end. And to be honest, if you're a bottle digger and you're finding sharpening stones, you're better off using them because the modern ones are completely but useless. But as I remonstrate before, if you're getting a Christmas tree, a real live Christmas tree, well, it won't be live, will it? It'll be dead by the time they cut it down. But get one with the bare trunk. It saves more than 1 tree dying for your Christmas, basically. See if we can get the base off. Using the back of the hatchet, and there it goes. I used to be well into my conservation some years ago, early 2000s. I was with the Environmental Task Force on New Deal, and as a result I use bill hooks. This is a Staffordshire Billhook. You see the blade on the back, that was put on by the Romans, and it's for staking, taking the tips off of branches, still moving around. But what we're going to do now is what we call snedding. So basically I'm snedding the branches off of this Ex Christmas tree, and I'm gonna literally put them through a Ryobi shredder. So let's have a go at this Christmas tree. Also, there's a different type. There's quite a few different types of billhook. It's a bit loose, but this is a well, it's probably Suffolk County's billhook. See, it doesn't have the blade on the back for staking. They're used for hedge laying billhooks. And you see the paint on that. Well, I've busted into aerosol paintings to get the marbles out. That's a video that never happened. Anyway, let's get to this. You've got to keep the blade straight. If you're using the billhook, you keep the blade straight. This is only a small one. You see, I've already done one big tree and another small tree that had a base. So we'll strip the branches off this. Keep rotating it. I'm pretty good at this now. We call it snedding. See, it's pretty sharp. And pretty much the only reason it is so sharp is because I use sharpening stones from the bottle dumps. Because as I say, the modern ones are completely useless. Not entirely, but you just don't get the sharpness with the modern stuff. It's just like butter. See, it's almost completely stripped already. Not bad, eh? What she doesn't realise is we're probably better off having two different recycle bins. It's a two-storey block and one isn't really enough for the amount of recycling we get. Two's a lot better. Problem is, we'd be too lazy to empty both on the same day. So there we are, look. Only a small one. And then the blade on the back is what you use to do your staking. Basically, you get rid of the chips bit by bit. Won't be able to do it here, but move all this back. Tools of the trade. Plus one without a handle. Cheese rolling. More cheese rolling. Right. I've only got one glove, so that's on Michael Jackson today. And then basically, I'll put it through the shredder and then I'll use it for mulch. I won't do too much. Oh. It would help if I turn the power on. Getting a bit hot in here. This is basically what I do. goes through pretty quick. The bag is slowly filling up. Nice big one. Give it a go in. No, that one's not going to go in. Let's try this one. Put another one through. And there you go. Shredded spruce. Look, I've had a haircut. Yeah, I remember it used to be down to my shoulders at one point. Oh dear. I've been having a hard time recently, especially with this universal credit that they're trying to roll out to everybody. And unfortunately, Croydon, we are the guinea pigs. Very sad. And I've pretty much given up ingress as well because it's just, I'm not sleeping. It's taking up too much time. But the moral of the story is, at Christmas time, if you get a live tree, don't get one that's got another piece of another tree on the base of it, because it's just not needed. If you get this, like I said, if you get one of these plastic things, put water in it, it's just unnecessary to destroy another tree, you know. And like I said, if you're bottle digging, keep an eye out for real grinding stones, you know, sharpening stones. They work a lot better than the modern ones you get. And useful tools, Staffordshire Billhook. I don't really use the Suffolk counties as much, mainly the Staffordshire Billhook. And like I said, I have got a bigger axe, not that I use it, but that was a skip find, quite a few bits of it skip find, so anyway, that process, like I said, it's called snedding, where you strip all the branches off and then I can use them for all manner of stuff really. And even put a point on the end or just lay them down as a border. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I know it's been a little while, I don't really upload as many videos as I used to, but I think we'll call it a day now. This is actually balancing on a selfie stick on a hanging basket, that's why it's moving around left to right so much. Anyway, hope to see you again soon. Catch you later. If it even worked.